Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time we made our way to Florence, Italy to talk to Carla. She's now sent us on a quest to go get her a flower from Manmariana Island. But first, let us return to Paris and go to this place. Because pronouncing French places probably not the best look for me. I've collected some stamps. If you recall, he said he'll give you a prize every time you collect 3 of them, so a full row. And we get a Thera extract, which is full HP healing to the target. I haven't heard any rumors. Yeah, I'm basically skipping you the process of having to come back here and talk to him all the time by just showing you where all the new wolves are. But if we had come here before talking to Jerome in Florence, then he probably would have told me that there was someone in Florence. Though, to be honest, I don't remember doing that in my first playthrough. And in my test run, all I did was use a walkthrough.
East of here, on a small, uninhabited island in the Adriatic Sea, there blooms each month a flower called the Adriatic Magnolia. Bring me back that flower.
I don't know if there's anything specific, historical about that flower. I know nothing about it, but sure. Okay, we'll go get you a flower. I don't believe there are any items here on the docks. Well, it's a cool looking island. And the island just contains a giant house. That's an interesting door. Probably doesn't keep the bugs out, though. Now what? Well, it's definitely unique. Very earthy. There's trees growing under the walls. A nice little summer home. I'm not sure if she ever said that during the conversation, because I kind of wasn't paying attention. Used to live here when you were little, huh? Yeah, where's the flower? It's... You forgot. Okay. Maybe it's this way. What? Well, that's interesting. Now, they just forced me into a battle, which is fine, but they didn't show any of these enemies showing up on screen or anything like that. We just all of a sudden are fighting after the gate came down. It seems really weird that way. Here we have a number of new enemies. We have Catherines, which are people. And we have this guy, which is like a doll. Yeah, sure, why not? Joachim, kill something. I missed. That's better. We got Evil Ray. For the most part, I'm not going to list off the the HP totals for a number of the enemies, because for the most part, it really doesn't matter. For the most part, you can two-shot the vast majority of enemies, if not one-shot them throughout this game without too much trouble. Oh, I missed! Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Hey, look, that one can put seal on me. It's not particularly important. If I was casting spells, they would have all been dead in one move. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do these two. This guy's not going to last very long. Didn't think so. When I actually get perfects, the enemies die faster.
Next time I won't be so easy on you.
Is that true, Joachim? Alright. Well, that was fun. You wonder, do you? Also, why are there monsters on a peaceful island? Obviously, the island's not so peaceful if there are monsters here. Though why they're in the house, I'm not too sure. Do I get stuck in here too? No? Okay, fine. Hello. We have hit area expand. There are 23 items in this area. We're gonna be here for a while. One thing I would like to do here is party members. Let us pull Yuri out for a little bit, put Karen in. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll switch up the characters that I'm pulling out as we move along throughout the game. I believe I can do all the things over here first. Oh no, I can't. I can't even get in there. I'm dumb. Do I need to do this first? Let's do this first. Why not? Yeah, explanation time. The flower grows in the courtyard up ahead. There are 3 doors, so why don't we go through the doors? I think it was... Could be on the left, too. I think it's the one in the middle. I think you can't remember anything. Let's try opening them all. Something on the doors. There are frames on the doors for fitting Zodiac tiles into. The poems or hints. Put the Zodiac tiles into the frames just right. According to the poem's hints, the doors will open. What a complicated setup. You should if you've been here before. Sign of the shrimp there, not a Zodiac sign. The turtle over there, I don't believe there's a tortoise either. No, the shrimp's definitely wrong. Yeah. So as you can see, the shtick here is that Lucia does not remember anything and is a total airhead. We'll have to collect the Zodiac tiles and figure it out for ourselves. Well, that's the way it goes. So let's open up the treasure chest here. We get a Virgo tile, Aquarius, and a Taurus. I don't know if we can do anything with those quite yet, but we're going to go pick up more items first. That door's still locked, right? Yeah, okay. So red on the minimap means door's locked, so we need to go this direction, if I can manage it. And in here, there is an item. Where is it? There's an item in here. There's also a battle in here. Fine, we'll do that too. We will combo up and we will take down more enemies. Yeah, for the most, like in the first game, I was trying to keep everybody protected against specific elements, and I was trying to fortune stick. And I was trying to make sure we had an offensive advantage against the enemies in there, bring the right characters to deal enough damage. In this game, everyone can pretty much do enough damage. You can two-shot most of the enemies. The game's a lot easier in that aspect. And since I want to be building up my combos anyway, and my affinity, I'm usually set up to do that. At least more so than needing specific party members in a specific place. Not quite dead yet. Ow! You actually do semi-decent damage. Alright, we'll have you two combo and finish off the rest. But yeah, there's not really a lot to, like, just showing off the generic battles. At least early on in the game. So what I might do is I might end up just splicing in like little clips from certain battles if things get interesting. Or like if I'm on a tangent, I'll keep talking through the combats, but I'll probably end up cutting out more of the battles then I'll be keeping in. Where is that item? I know it's here. There it goes. Hidden behind the pillar completely. That is completely invisible. Okay, there we go. Now it's visible. I'm dumb! Alright, more than one guide missed out on the fact that there is a seal here. Seal of the Soul. Yeah, let's go this door. We have treasure. Libra, Aries, and Capricorn. It's not the only thing in here. Down here we have a lottery ticket. And... oh yeah, up here we have this. Can't you be a bit more friendly? Said your stuff and took off. Let's get to know each other. Here you are. Thanks. Power to command judgment ring, blah, 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 blah. Next. You're doing it again there, bud. You know that, well, yeah, you've already said it a bunch of times. We kind of know the rest. My wife's waiting. You're married? Thought you were a soul. Aren't you just some mythical creature? Interesting. This world of Ring Soul is weird. But I'm intrigued to figure out what's going on with it. Ah, shit. Wrong button. Ow. They attack like idiots. I screwed up the ring and they attack like idiots. Okay. Also, the fortune sticks act... when they attack, they look like idiots. Alright, we got a star key. Okay. Got a lot of items. We should probably take... that's the wrong thing. Inventory. I know what I'm doing. What do we have that's new? We could look at all the tiles once we get them all. What's the star key do? First magnitude star Arcturus, which appears spring. Divine or Bear Diviner. Opens the villa. You mean it opens the left-hand door, which I'm assuming it does? Because other than that, yeah. I think we already saw that. Underground film. There we go. Independent amateur film full of wacky characters like cat-eared policewoman and clumsy maid. Okay. Wondering what type of film this is. And yes, you can take a look at all these dudes as well. I think we have a few more. And each of the individual pieces of these show up. We'll go over all of them when we get them all, just like with the other things. Now, I did throw Yuri in the party, just because I need to work on him and him together with Joachim, because their affinity is really, really low right now. Alright, so let's backtrack on out of here and not go the wrong way. There we go. Now that we have the star key, I believe... okay, you can run into rather... that's the wrong door. Why am I going through that door? I thought I was further along in the map. You can run into a large group of those fortune stick guys. Yeah, this key will unlock it. If you went over here before, it just would have said it was locked. Well, sure, we'll do this. Why not? Plate of fortune cookies here. Sure, why not? Found a fortune inside the cookie. Today's fortune. Suppose you could say your mind was feeling fairly good. Mine feels slightly less tired. That gave you a small little MP heal. Most of the time you can keep doing this over and over and over again. And more often than not, you'll just lose MP or you'll lose HP or whatever else. I wouldn't recommend doing it a whole bunch of times. Just because it doesn't usually end up in a good situation for you. We're gonna go over here. Okay. Finished off another rather bland fight. Haven't found anything particularly interesting to demonstrate this time around. The enemies, like the Catherines, use Evil Ray, but other than that, there's not really a lot to worry about in the fights. Alright, puzzle time! Only people with blood type AB can open this door. So does that work for you? Carla is AB, you're type B. Okay, so you're type A. Geppetto doesn't know his blood type. Joachim, do vampires have blood types? I don't know. I have no idea at this point. I'll give it a shot anyway. You try the door and fail even once. A really great treasure. Not really great. Disappears inside. 2 people stand on them, they can check their blood types. 2 people have blood types that don't mix, the lamp overhead will light. I don't know anything about blood types. Say that A and B don't mix, but that O mixes with... Technically that should be both. It can mix with either, sure, but the way it was phrased, it should be both. Anyway, A and B, all we have to do is find someone that lights the lamp with both of you, and we could go through the long process to do that, or we could just do the right answer and move on. This is the same puzzle every single time, so you don't have to worry about it being different. Anyway, so the idea here is you can approach the door, and you can compare, and basically people just line up on either side, and if the thing lights up, then they don't mix. You gotta find someone who it doesn't light up with, or it does light... The way they explain it is really confusing, and I had a hard time trying to figure this one out in my test run. Just trying to see how the whole process worked. So, well, I guess I pressed the button. So, start comparing. I'm gonna go you, compare them with type A. If it lights up, then they do mix. Or, no, they don't mix, sorry. Yeah, they don't mix together. And if we do this again, also with Geppetto and Lucia, we will find out that Geppetto is type AB. He doesn't mix with either of them. And the way they talk about it, it's kind of confusing because they're working with negatives. But anyway, now we know. Yeah, so we don't need to do that anymore. What's it says? Mischief-free zone. Should we touch the door? Who should touch the door? The door. Geppetto should. You have type AB blood. Yeah, it's not a difficult puzzle. The item that you would have lost is Petrify 1, which really isn't all that important. But we got it. And we also gained the last 3 tiles. Now we have all the tiles. So let us backtrack and head to the center once again. Now, when I said there were 23 items in here, I wasn't lying, but each of those tiles is... I almost got a perfect ring victory in that battle. But as I was saying, each of the tiles is included in that count, so even though there's 23 items in here, there's not really that many good items for us. Alright. That's the wrong items, because apparently we need 2 sets of items in this game. Let us take a look at all of these tiles. So more importantly than the like the text itself. It's more so kind of the pictures that will help explain this to you. So we have a sheep, a ram, twins, a crab, a lion, okay, I'm not sure who that is, but sure. Well, I'm assuming it's Virgo, but scales, and a scorpion, and an archer, and I'm not sure what that is. Is that a chimera? I think that's a chimera. And I don't know what you're doing. Earthware pot. Okay. Oops. And Pisces, which is a fish, apparently. But yeah, what you're supposed to do with this information is you're supposed to go over here, talk to the door, and it'll give you a little poem to protect the children. The archer waits with bow in hand, shoot wild beast approaching from the distance. So the way it works is you're supposed to pick them kind of in the order the story dictates. In this case, they talked about the children, which would be Gemini. And let's see, go to the next one. They said something about a bow. So we get Sagittarius, that makes sense. And then they said something about a beast in this one. So here you could look at a number of things that are all kind of beasts around here. What's the actual? The actual answer is Leo. As far as beasts go, that kind of makes sense. This puzzle's the same every single time. And you can just go straight through her. There's nothing, like, there's no real kind of penalty if you fail these multiple times. Here we get a 5th key, which is nice. We will take the 5th key. And then we will move on over this way. We'll do this one. This one has 2 parts to it. And I'm not gonna kind of, well, sure, we can kind of talk about it. From the sea, so I'm guessing it's those fish. Grew legs so they could play on the shoal. Developed poison to protect itself. And so what do we got here? So we're looking for what I thought was the fish, but apparently the first answer on this one is Scorpio. So I'm not sure how that related to coming out of the water, but sure, why not? Then we have Aquarius. I'm not sure what that was related to in that puzzle either. Nope. Do nothing. Yeah, you... Did I move down? Hopefully I moved down. And then the final one is Pisces. I'm not sure. I think this one's kind of backwards. Was that not the right? Isn't that right? Oh, right, because we have to do the other side. Never mind. I'm dumb. Yeah, you have to go to each side of the door. Grating cheese is better than wool. Getting succulent meat is the best thing of all. Okay, then. So the first one is Taurus. Not exactly sure how you get... No, stop pressing it. Stop taking forever to load the next thing. And then we have Cancer. And then finally we have Aries. Well, I know there's wool in there somewhere. Did I not do that right? Did I do this wrong? No. Stop selecting things! Just load faster. No, it wasn't supposed to be Cancer. It was supposed to be Capricorn. There we go. And Scorpio. Okay, it was supposed to be Cancer here, not Aquarius. I don't know what part of my notes I was looking from, but... so... yeah, Cancer. There we go. Yeah, I don't really get most of it, but that's fine. Whatever. So in here, we get an item. Now, we can go through the door at the end, too. But this ends up leading to the same place. So, like, you don't even have to solve this one. But water is a treasure. To win her, offer the maiden her weight in water placed in earthen water jugs. Well, we only have 3 options left. So we're going to go with Virgo. I guess that's the maiden. And then here we want to add Aquarius. They said something about an earthen pot in the text there. And then finally, we want to add Libra, which is the scales. We talked about weighing water. And successfully, we have done that one too. This one doesn't lead to any items, but I just wanted to finish it for completion's sake. And my timer hasn't been going since that last battle. Alright, over here, the plant, we have a feather bracelet. Nice. And we have a save point. I think that's pretty much all the time we have for today, since I don't know how long this episode is anymore. It's over 22 minutes. That's as far as I know at this point. But yeah, we solved all the puzzles, and now we're ready for what is on the other side of this. But yeah, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.